If you are a beginner to training and you want to know what's one of the biggest pitfalls to expect to come in your journey, then my name is Ori, and in the last 3 years I have went from being fat to jacked, and in this video I will go over one pitfall like that. Before everything else, I want to talk about delayed gratification versus instant gratification. So there was the marshmallow experiment. This experiment basically took a few kids, they put them in a room and they gave them one marshmallow and told them that if they would wait for 15 minutes they would get another one. Some kids ate a marshmallow, some didn't, and they follow these kids throughout their lives for the following years and decades. And you know what they found? You've probably heard about this experiment, but just TLDR, the group who delayed gratification, who waited for the second marshmallow, got better outcomes in life. Their BMI was lower, they got better jobs, better education, and so on. And this is the thing. Fitness, getting in shape, is about delaying gratification. That's one of the biggest benefits of it. It will teach you how to delay gratification. But the problem with delayed gratification activities is that unlike instant gratification activities, they are not easy short term. They don't give any kind of reward short term. And because of that, doing them at the first stages, at the beginner stages, requires a lot of discipline. And without discipline, this is how it would look like for some people. They will be really motivated for the first few days of working out, for the first few training sessions, but then they will see not a lot of results. Remember, training, getting in shape, building muscle, and even losing weight, they are all delayed gratification activities. The results of take time to show. So after a few workouts of going each time training, going through this pain, just this feeling of suck, of not wanting to do it and still going through it, after a few times you will see no results. And then you will keep going, and there will be not a lot of motivation. Right, not for everyone, this is just a generalized point. This is how it would look like for some, especially for myself, this is how it looked like. So at the first few times I went to the gym, I was motivated and I had a great time, but then I started to lose motivation. But I went anyways, and that's the thing, that's the pitfall. It is not going anyways, it is not doing what I did and what every person who is currently jacked has done, and it is to go anyways, even though there is demotivation, even though you don't feel like it, and even though you don't want to do it. Now, telling you, bro, just go anyways, is pretty vague, right? It doesn't mean anything. Just go anyways, bro. Just take your feet and walk to the gym. So the pitfall is basically not going. The way to avoid this pitfall, for me to explain it, I want to go over the concept of positive feedback loops. To convey it, let's think about two scenarios. In the first one, I ask you for advice and you just start to talk shit to me. In the second scenario, you just give me advice. In which scenario would it be more likely to learn to ask for advice from you? In the second one, of course. That's basically feedback. But feedback loops are basically you getting feedback and then acting based on it. And because of the fact that that feedback, let's say, was positive, I trained at the gym, got results, and then repeating it, I kept going and then got even more results and so on. And as I got more results, I got even more feedback to keep going, and I kept going. And at first, even though I got a very little amount of positive feedback, it fueled me to keep on getting feedback. It is basically getting feedback over and over again, getting positive feedback over and over again. And then there is the concept of momentum, which is pretty similar to positive feedback loops. Unlike when you just get positive feedback and keep going with momentum, you just repeat the behavior that you have done until now. Let's say that you have been training every day for 365 days. Would you train today? Yes, you would, because you have done it until now. You are much more likely to train today than a different guy who has not trained for 365 days until now. Right? Very simple. So that's how you become more consistent in training at the beginning, at the first stages, and you start and you fuel the positive feedback loop of results more, so we will get more results faster. You will build it as a habit faster, just because habits are created through repetition, and you will not fall into the massive pitfall of quitting. This is how you do it. Each time that you need to go to the gym, to look at the first small step you can take. Let's say you have this really hard workout today, and you don't want to go to it, and you are just demotivated. Instead of looking at it and looking at the hardest part of it, and looking at it as a wall, You need to just look at the next step of getting to the gym. Let's say putting your shoes on, filling your water bottle, and also taking a towel and putting it in your gym bag. And then take your bag and go to your car. That's the next step. Look at it. Right, look at it, and not in the next 10 steps, and take it, and then take it again, the next step, and so on. You will build momentum, and after taking the first few steps, it will be easier to take the next one. It will feel more natural to take the next one, just because you have taken all of these steps until now, and on top of that, you will actually do what you said you would. You will go to the gym, you will finish this workout. It will go so fast, so quick, that after that workout, you will realize, oh, I've taken all of these small steps, and I've just finished this workout. Great. And the macro is about doing it each time that you need to go to the gym and making sure you keep this consistency. And the best thing about this method, so this is just one method, right? There are a lot of other ways to keep consistency and everything. Just one method that I used is that it requires a lot less discipline. Just because instead of looking at it as a massive hard thing, you will look at it as a small thing, and you will do that small thing, and then you will do that small thing again. Going to a very hard challenge requires a lot of discipline. You just deconstruct the workout into steps, you take these steps and you do it over and over again, and by doing so, training will become way more of a habit of yours, and it will become way easier to go to these workouts. And after a few weeks and months, that's what happened to me, you will realize, oh, I'm just training in the gym. I'm just going to all of my workouts. It's so natural to me. 7-8 months ago, I remember having this exact thought. I couldn't train at home, but now I just go to all of my workouts. This is the kind of feeling that you will have. Just because you will build training as a habit, you will build this positive feedback loop of results. You will get amazing results, and because of that, it will be a lot easier for you to maintain and improve on these results when you will have them. Just because of motivation, training will be more of a habit of yours. You can do it with dieting, and dieting will become more of a habit of yours, and it will be amazing. This is just one method, right? It's not the only way to do stuff. I don't claim to be the guru who knows everything. This is just one method that I used in my own journey, and that's basically it. If you enjoyed this video, you can like and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.